Guys, Andrew Beattie here today, back with another update. So today I want to talk to you about fats. Okay, so for a long time, fats they've had a bad name. So oftentimes high fat diets have been synonymous with poor health, and in contrast low fat diets have been synonymous with good health. Now I find that quite ironic because the minute we start to decrease our fat intake, our obesity levels increase exponentially. So just before we get started on describing the different types of fats, just so you understand the benefits of fat in your diet. So fat is good for your heart, fat is good for regulating blood pressure, it's good for preventing blood clots, it's good for testosterone and all other hormones, okay, and it's good for reducing inflammation. So it's very beneficial from a lot of different aspects. Now, of course, there are several different types of fats. So, for example, you've got monounsaturated fats, polyunsaturated fats, saturated fats, and trans fats. Now, needless to say, these are not all created equal. So, just before we start, I'm going to combine monounsaturated with polyunsaturated fats. So, these are very similar ones in that they both aim to increase good cholesterol while decreasing bad cholesterol. So examples of these two kinds of fats are, so you've got nuts such as pine nuts, cashew nuts, pistachio nuts, almonds, you've got avocados, and you've got fish such as salmon, tuna, and then you've got seeds, sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, these kind of things. So they're very good examples of mono and polyunsaturated fats. Now the next example we've got is saturated fats. Now I'm sure most of you know or think you know that saturated fats are the bad one. Well, in actual fact this is not the case. And it turns out that the only reason people thought saturated fats were bad in the first place was due to a very poorly conducted study in the 1950s by a man named Ancel Keys. So it was very poorly conducted, and they came to the conclusion that saturated fats are bad for you essentially. They cause obesity, heart disease, and all these things. Now, since this study has been analysed by other researchers and it's been refuted, there was also a big political issue regarding that study and why it got such popularity. There's actually I've got a good book here which will explain that whole saga to you, and it'll actually explain a lot about your food in general. So if any of you guys are interested, it's called Good Calories, Bad Calories. So you see it, you can see it there. You can pick that up online. I got it on Amazon for $3 or $4, whatever it was. So it's pretty cheap. It's very informative. Now, so examples of saturated fats are oils such as coconut oil, olive oil, meat, things like that, meat and dairy. Now, what saturated fat is good for is it prevents against heart disease. It increases your testosterone levels, which has a knock-on effect on so many aspects of your life you wouldn't believe. I'll come back to that in another video. Okay. Additionally, saturated fats aims to increase your cholesterol levels. Now, a lot of you guys are probably wondering, okay, cholesterol is bad for me. Well, in actual fact, cholesterol is not bad for you, and what people have always thought about cholesterol is not necessarily true. So I'll come back to that again in another video also. So that's your saturated fats. Now onto your trans fats. Now trans fats are the one you want to avoid. Trans fats are the devil. So examples of trans fats are, so you've got chips. So in American terms, that's French fries. You've got crisps, all fast food, all fried food. All these things are trans fats, are bad for you. I'm reading a book at the moment. They refer to trans fats as eating plastic. So if you want to eat plastic and suffer the potential health consequences of that, then by all means go ahead. But if I was you, I would suggest eating plenty of monounsaturated, polyunsaturated, and saturated fats, along with, of course, with a healthy lifestyle, and you will reap the rewards. You'll have more energy, you'll look better, you'll be healthier, you'll live longer, all these kind of things. So I'm going to wrap this up really quickly, guys. If you enjoy the content, be sure to hit the subscribe button on the bottom and share it with all your friends. Also, please do, if you have any questions, comment on the bottom in the comment section, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.